right. I think we're live. There we go. Yep, we're live. So, welcome to Upturned Table. So, today we're in Foundry and we are. Oops. We are trying to play. There we go. And we are playing Star Trek Adventures. So, I'm Jeremy and I have with me today. We have 3 players today. So, Will, Matt, and Terry. Hey, guys.
Hello.
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 Good, good. It looks like your audio is good. So let us know in the chat if there is a lack of volume for either for any of the players or anything, and I'll try to fix that. I think we're going to need a little bit more here. Okay, there we go. Great. So so this is Foundry that we're in, and this is our session 0. So we'll be doing character creation. We already have some names and tokens, but we'll go through the whole life path. And this is the life path approach. There's another approach that you can take where you're basically just doing the stats for your character, and then you add everything else as you play. So all the values and everything can be chosen based on situations that come up in the first sessions. But because what we're doing is, it's not going to be so epic. It's going to be very episodic, more television, episode based. That might be a little bit harder to do. So life path might be the better, more complete way to do this. And we may even, depending on time, we may even do some supporting characters. So each of the players is going to have a player character that will be their main character, but this system allows for supporting characters that you can switch to, and none of the supporting characters are owned by anyone. So anyone can take over any of those characters, depending on availability and situation. So if one of your main characters is in sick bay or something, you can take over anyone. And we can also, based on the size of the ship, we have access to as many of these supporting characters as you need, so we can generate them on the fly and fill roles for medical officers or things that you need, or engineering or something that you need to be dealing with, that there isn't a player
And
already set to do that.
do they automatically take hits for us if bad things happen too?
Yes, yeah, you can roll. Yeah, we can have a ton
What?
of red shirts can come down with you, and they will leap in front of you, any
Any danger.
disruptables. Yes. Stand back, sir. I got this. Yes. But that's because there's only 3 players. I think they recommend 4 or so for the parties. So you'll need probably one more character to help you with roles. So there probably will always be, on away teams and things, 1 or 2 supporting characters with you at the time.
A red shirt.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Or I guess it's next gen, so probably be a
Yellow
shirt.
Right. That's right. Yes. Oh, that's right. And so we're going to be playing in the next generation era. So they give you basically access to everything, starting with Enterprise all the way to Discovery with this system. But the default setting, the recommended setting, is next generation because that has the most options kind of open to you. Enterprise seems to be the most limited, but it also has the kind of wonkiest, craziest ships. There's some some pretty crazy looking hunks of junk in that era, but no shields and no and everyone's afraid of transporters, and it's a very different time. All right, okay, so why don't you guys open your character sheets on your screen? And so we've got tokens and names so far, and I'll just go down the list for each of these entries, and we'll talk about. So basically what this life path creation is going to be is your career at Starfleet Academy. So basically everyone in the default setting, core rule book, everyone is a Starfleet graduate and becomes a Starfleet officer or some sort of rank, and you're given an assignment on a ship. So we'll go through that setting. They have since then released a Klingon source book and ways that you can play non-Starfleet characters. But it seems to be kind of moving away from what this system does best. And so this is the Modiphius 2D20 system, and we previously played this with John Carter. So I think this is one of the best applications, though, of this of the 2D20. So we'll see if you guys agree after a few sessions of this. So I'll start at the top with Matt. So Matt is Chamberlain McAndrews.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So and set your reputation. You're as a graduate of Starfleet Academy, and you've had a career probably since then, depending. Your reputation starts at 10. So go ahead and sorry, I just clicked it. But your reputation goes up to that's like nothing good, nothing bad has happened. You've successfully completed all tasks. So you're in good standing with Starfleet. But that can vary, depending on how many Prime Directive violations and all that stuff that you that come up in your play. So so go ahead and fill things out as we talk through them, Matt, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So as far as your species, what are you going with?
I'm just going to be a regular old human.
All right. Excellent. And yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, we'll go through the steps. So what human is going to do for you, and like a lot of role-playing systems, human is the most flexible. So the things that a human means is that you will your attributes, you can add +1 to 3 of your attributes. And before we get started with that, all of your okay, so it's already set. The base score for all your attributes is 7. So when you're adding, everyone is if you don't add any points to it, the base number average competency in everything is 7. And actually in the disciplines, which it doesn't do, everything is 1. So even if you're completely unskilled or untrained in something, you're still going to you'll have an 8 as a target number.
Hey, you didn't give me 1 in security. Come on.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got a tab out of it.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So you chose your race. So so choose kind of based on what you want to do, and you're already thinking. What was your kind of department that you were thinking, or your
well, I was gonna. I want to be a helmsman.
All right.
And there wasn't really, when I looked at the book, an assignment for that exactly. So I didn't know what I should put for assignment, but
yeah, and that might just be the ship for now. Yeah, I'll take a look and double check it. We don't have to fill everything out. We just have to get you kind of your stats and your traits and talents all worked out. So so for step 1, for you, so yeah, give us +1 in each of the stats, and then you'll have. So for humans, the unique trait. So humans are adaptable, and so yeah, so they. Let's see. So for your trait, you can basically.
I know the attribute thing was they get to pick what 3 attributes they want, right?
Yes, yeah. So yeah, go through 3 the attributes and give yourself a +1, and it's 1 in each, and there'll be more as we continue along. There'll be more.
I think the trait is human. Like everyone has their rate as their first trait.
Right. So the yes, and yeah, right. So that, and also humans have resolute, which means you are indomitable and unwilling to succumb to adversity, so you can increase your maximum stress by 3. Oh, wow. So you generate stress based on what your attributes are. So you get +3 to your stress, and then the other, your other talent. So you get a species talent, right? Yeah, so choose one. Choose one, sorry.
Do we have to pick one of the species talents?
You can kind of make your own if you want to do something a little bit more, yeah, a little more to like how you wanted to play.
So are we talking traits or talents? Right
sorry.
Now?
Right now, I was. We have to do 1 talent. So I'm sorry, trait. Sorry, I'm trying to be as difficult as possible. Trait. Sorry, you have to do 1 species trait, and then the +1 to your +1 to your attributes, and then you get 1 of the talents as well, and then one of any talent, and then access to either resolute or spirit of discovery. Sorry, so those are talents. So choose 1 of your species talents, and then 1 of either the other species talent or something from the general list, and we'll go through. I can read through some of those. as well. Sorry. So your trait is just human. Yeah, and that will come up.
So is it? I'm in the talents. I thought it had a drop down.
Yeah. There's a you can drag. Sorry, you can drag over. If you
you have to drag.
Yeah, if you go to items, general talents. There's the list there. So you click. Under items, there's a general talents core Starfleet.
I have no lists in my items.
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't look like it's shared on.
Let me share. Yay, sharing. Oh wait. Okay, here we go. All players. See them?
Oh yes.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't have any of the everything set up here. Okay, so discipline.
So I'm picking a species one and a general one.
Yes, a species one and a general one, or I think you can choose both of the species if there's nothing. Let me see. There we go. So you should see species talents. I don't know what you guys can see. I guess I'll unlock everything here. And then they have example focuses as well.
So is there a reason why they're in there twice, or does that matter?
It might just be a duplicate on my part. I might have shared it twice.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm definitely taking bold con.
I think you only get one talent, though. I'm just trying to read through the book thing.
Yeah, well, you get one. You have your species trait, and then you get a talent unique to your species. So one of those from the description, and then one talent which can be anything.
It gives you both. Okay, that's not how I was reading it. Okay, cool. So we do get to.
Yeah, from the general list.
It doesn't say the species. Can you tell me the names of the human ones again?
Oh, sure. It doesn't. That's weird. Yeah, humans were resolute and spirit of discovery.
Oh, I see this. It's the symbols. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Right. They did.
Just going to increase your maximum stress by 3, or tries to encourage a voyage into the unknown. You may spend 1 determination to add 3 points of group momentum. That sounds more like a leader thing.
Yeah.
I'm going resolute. All right, so I took bold con, so I do daring things while flying, and resolute.
Cool. Did you drag those over on the sheet?
Yeah, I dragged them over, and it automatically increased my stress track. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, it's not refreshing for some reason. So we'll be dealing with that. Okay, cool. So that's step 1. Okay, so yeah, your traits. Yeah, so human. So your human trait +1 to your attributes, and then you have your 2 talents.
Oh yeah, so I raised my daring, my fitness, and my presence.
Okay. Cool. Huh. Yeah, let me refresh you. Okay, cool. So let's move to Terry next. So Terry, what did you choose? Oh, for your species. Oh, you've got it in there already. Okay, cool. Andorian.
Oh yeah, I'm Andorian.
Okay, cool. All right, and that gives you a built-in +1 daring, +1 control, and +1 presence in the core book. So go ahead and add those on the sheet. And if you did already, I'm sorry, my sheets aren't refreshing for some reason.
No, I haven't. I haven't changed anything really. I put 1s in all the disciplines.
Okay.
That's all that I've done.
Okay.
So it's just we're going with 7 on all of these attributes.
Yeah, 7 is the base, and then the plus anything that you acquire throughout the life path, you just add to add 7 and above. And the maximum you can have is, I believe, 12 in anything. 12 is the highest, and I think if you choose to be a younger officer, your max is 11, but the max for all character creation is 12. So you can only add 5 total if you keep spamming one attribute. So yeah.
So I changed them and then they unchanged.
Oh no, yeah, they should. Sorry, I'll get off of the sheet just in case that's interfering. I'm not. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see it. Cool. Yep, daring, control, and presence. And then your trait is Andorian.
Is there a save button here?
No, yeah, there isn't. Yeah, it just when you change stuff, it should, like after you tab out of it, it should update it. Yeah, I'm seeing it on my end, so it must be staying. So Andorian will reduce, your trait is it'll reduce the difficulty of tasks to resist extreme cold.
Oh, yeah, it's not saving.
Oh, no.
All my disciplines went back to 0 also.
Yeah, everything reset after I closed it.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm seeing it on my end. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not seeing.
There must be a save command somewhere or an update. Because remember when you'd edit like notes, you'd have to hit save sheet configuration.
Oh, okay.
It's under the little gearbox.
Ah, sorry. Okay, yeah, try that and see if that makes stuff. Yeah, and I'm wondering too because I have your sheets up on the screen at the same time, so I'm wondering if that's causing some problems. Oh no. Yeah.
So I have changed those attributes on my screen, but I don't know if they're going to stick or not.
Yeah.
So if you click that little gear on the top bar, there should be a save.
There's a sheet here.
Yes.
A little
And then save sheet configuration.
And then
did that.
Try closing it and opening it and see if it's stuck.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult if we don't save any choices. We'll just have to listen back again to the stream.
Yeah, it looks like it's staying in there now.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Foundry. All right. Yes. So, so your Andorian cold resistance for your trait, which they have, yeah. And then, yeah, that's funny. Human doesn't like have a mechanical thing. It just makes you hard. You're just hard. And so then for Andorian, Terry, you have the choice of proud and honorable, which will reduce the difficulty of anything so breaking a promise, betraying allies, or acting dishonorably. You reduce the difficulty by 1. So you will not willingly break a promise. Or the other one is the Ushan, or Ushan. So experience in the tradition of honor dueling. So you have melee. Yeah, so your melee is more effective. You roll 2 damage with a vicious. Any melee weapon. You get the Ushan Tor, the melee weapon, and that's pretty. It's a pretty effective melee weapon, one-handed, vicious blade. Is it? It's a miner's tool. Oh, razor sharp ice miner's tool. So
that sounds cool.
Yeah, that might be actually quite useful because otherwise it's unarmed. It's mostly unarmed strike for melee. So so you can do.
So I'm picking one of those two, or I get both of them.
You get one of those. You can choose the second one as your other talent, or you can choose from the general list, which might help your what you're choosing for your department, your division.
I'm thinking I want to do like security and the melee.
Good.
Trait probably be best for that.
Okay. Yeah, so the Ushan, is that in the, should be in the facial stuff. Species talents. And yes, it's at the very bottom of the species talents list. And it's nice, you can click on it and it'll give you the mechanical detail of it. All right, and then the other one can be from the general list or from the other species.
So how do I get the talent on there?
Oh, just drag it. Yeah, just drag it onto the sheet anywhere, and it'll pop into where it's supposed to be. Oh, good. Yeah, yours are sticking. Matt, I see your talents there.
Yeah, I did the little save deal.
Okay, that's weird. They should put that button a little bit.
Yeah, they should make it really obvious that you need to save stuff.
Oh, here, I can do it, Terry, if it's not going.
Was there another thing I missed? I was reading at the same time, or did we just hit the save sheet sheet configuration still.
You do the save sheet configuration.
Okay.
No, I just couldn't find the list that you have on your screen.
Oh,
is not on my screen.
Oh, okay. Here, wait. Let me make sure. Oh, sorry.
Is that under items?
Yeah.
Yes, it's under items. Yeah, there we go. Species talents should be there now. Oh, yeah, that didn't save either. I wonder if I'm having connection trouble. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not saving for you guys. Uh-oh. Not good.
Well, it popped up on my sheet, so
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
whatever you did worked for me.
Okay, cool. And what do you think for? Do you want to do your the second species talent, or something more general? Oh wow, yeah. None of these are. None of these are saving. When I change the ownership, it's not doing it.
Maybe Terry has to save it.
I did do the save, the save sheet thing again, just to be on the safe side.
Okay. Yeah, I just mean for the item. Oh wait, no, I'm saving it. I'm showing it to you out of the wrong thing. That's right. Okay. Sorry. That's why. So here's the general talents. This is not just insanely confusing. So can you see that under items? So what do you see under items? Are there any entries at all in the items list? On the right
I see cultural flexibility, empath, former initiate, incisive scrutiny. Am I looking at the right place?
Oh, yeah. Is that for? Yeah. What's the title of the folder? Is it general? There should be discipline talents, general talents.
Oh, I see.
Sorry,
I was still under species talents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you have that list open, it can hide the folders.
Ah, right.
So, so I'm supposed to be picking something from discipline talents.
You can do general talents. I don't think we're not at discipline yet. Yeah. So just one talent. It just has one talent, so I think it can be from any list. But there's a general talents, and then your second species talent. And there are requirements, I think, for some of the talents as well. You may need they're using a specific attribute, or they may have a requirement. So pay attention to that. Like the species ones are locked to a species, and some of them other ones may require a certain control or a certain insight or something. Your score has to be a certain level.
Well, so I see proud and honorable is still on there, which is was one of the options for the Andorian species. So should I pick that, or should I?
Yeah, you can do that. Or do you see the general? There's general.
I mean,
oh yeah,
like picking nerve pinch seems like a handy one to have, but not being Vulcan, am I allowed to choose that?
Yeah, no, it has to be only your species. Yeah. So from that species, you only have two choices. There's only two you can choose.
But then you can pick any of the general ones.
Yeah, on the other tab, the other folder, the general talents, and they're kind of locked to a science or security. They're locked to a department or a division. So if you've kind of decided what if you want to do science, then there's some there's a bold science trait, which will buy you when you attempt a science, you can buy one more d20 by adding to threat, and may reroll a single d20. Yeah, so you're more.
I think I'd like to have an engineering skill or aptitude. So it shows two. There's a collaboration engineering and another collaboration engineering.
Yeah, they're all doubled up for some reason.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's two. I think I might have imported it twice because it doesn't show you. I have to import it from the big bulk install. Yeah, so sorry. There's two of everything, and there shouldn't be. It got double imported because when I was showing you guys changing the ownership, it didn't tell me what was there and what wasn't. Okay, so you're going to do collaboration, engineering?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when you're using an engineering, a task using engineering, you can spend momentum to allow them to use your score for that discipline. And one of your focuses. Oh, so you can allow someone else. So the idea of that is to when an ally is attempting engineering, you can assist, and they're using your stats.
That's not the only one though.
Cool.
There's like a bold engineering.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a bold and a cautious too.
Yeah, bold, cautious, collaborative, collaboration, constantly watching. Yeah, these don't rely on divisions. Yeah, sorry, they're all duplicated. And veteran and untapped potential you can't take unless you've decided in the career that you're going to be young or old.
So what would bold engineering get me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, bold engineering is when you attempt engineering, and you can buy an extra D20, so you'll be rolling 3 by giving 1 threat to the game master, and then you can always re-roll one of your D20s. And you can select this multiple times for each discipline. To get you, I guess, more than one. So you can add every time you choose this during the steps of character creation, you'll get another D20 and another D20 as your default. So you may be rolling like base 4 D20.
Is that does that always have to be a different thing every time?
It just said in the description. It said
once for each discipline.
Yeah, it said. You may select this talent multiple times. Once for each discipline. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can use it multiple times in one use.
Right. Oh, that's
right. You can buy 1 or more D20s by adding to threat.
That's right. It's stackable that way. Okay. Sorry.
So I like the sound of that, so that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Old engineering. Okay. So you got your attributes and your talents. Okay. Will.
Make sure you hit save.
Save. Yeah, do the save. Will, what did you go with species wise?
So I'm Betazoid.
All right. And so your trait is Betazoid, and you're telepathic to varying degrees, highly sensitive. Yes. So. Oh yeah, you probably already read this. Mine's
I've
Okay, you're comfortable around animals. All right. Nice.
I can read their minds and it makes me feel weird.
Cool. So you're gonna go with telepath?
I'm gonna go with telepath. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Can I get +1 to insight, presence, and reason?
Oh yes, sorry. Your attributes. Yeah.
Oh,
you're the soft
insight,
skills specialist.
Presence, and reason.
Yes. Nice.
Let me save that.
So you can communicate telepathically, and
it seems like mechanically it's letting me read surface thoughts, right? But I can't turn it off. Is the thing, so I'm always getting stuff.
Oh no. Cool.
And I can communicate telepathically with other telepaths, and it says and people I'm very familiar with. So potentially somewhere down the line, I may be able to communicate telepathically with my bridge crew if we grow to that type of,
nice
companionship. And so I got telepathy, and then as my other one, I got collaborative command.
Oh, okay.
So I can whisper in their ears telepathically when they're trying to lead to help them out.
All right. Excellent. Oh, cool. Allowing them to use your scores. Yes. So you want to get. You want to get your.
Command really big.
Command. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's go to the next step. So now we're choosing the environment. So this is something that I believe you can roll, or you can choose from the table. So in the rule book, the random environments, the table's on page 111, and it's just a D6 roll. So it's the choices are homeworld, busy colony, isolated colony, frontier colony, starship or starbase, or another species world. and each of those will increase an attribute and give you a and then you can choose a discipline. So you're limited to the disciplines, or you have a choice, from add one to a like choice of 3 disciplines. So anybody, do you have an idea what you want for your background, or do you just want to roll and see how the table?
I'll roll a d6 and see what it tells me.
Okay. Oh, that would be Frontier Colony.
Frontier colony? Okay.
Yes, and the effect of that means your character comes from a colony located on the fringes of known space. And the value that it gives you, so at this step, the character gains a value. So this value, which is a sentence, like a simple sentence of your beliefs, should reflect the environment and the culture the character was raised in. It's a good opportunity to consider how the character views their own culture, how they connect or possibly don't connect to the philosophies and traditions of their people. So yeah, you grew up, so you're hardy and determined, maybe even stubborn and well prepared for danger growing up on the frontier.
Man, it sounds like me to a T. How'd they know? Okay.
Yeah, so, and you don't have to, you can come up with that later. Like, it doesn't have to, if there's nothing that's really occurring to you, or it doesn't it isn't quite fitting or meshing with your kind of character concept, you can come back to it. That's the creative kind of harder things to do. But also, Frontier will give you a +1 in either control or fitness, and then a +1 in either con, security, or medicine. And how about Matt? Do you want to roll, or do you have an idea for your home?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to be from a busy colony.
All right.
And my value is a quote from Ferris Bueller.
Uh-huh.
Life moves fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Excellent. All right.
Which I'm trying to type in right now.
Okay. So Bueller.
Didn't Ferris Bueller's friend become an admiral or a captain?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Oh, it was in Generations. He was the one. He was the captain where everything was going to come on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I love that guy. All right. I got it typed in. It's hilarious how long it is on that page.
Nice. And for your... Oh, let me double check. I'm in the wrong... so yeah, Busy Colony gives you +1 to daring or presence. And,
yep, it sure does.
And +1 to command, security, or science. All right.
Okay, so I get +1 to daring, so my daring's 9 now.
Cool.
And I command.
Yes.
Security or science.
Yeah, Busy Colony. Yeah. Command, security, or science.
All right. I think I'll go because this is background stuff, right? So
yes.
I think I'll go security.
Okay.
I think I got in scraps in the back in the day.
All right. Excellent. And Terry, what do you want to roll, or do you have an idea for your character?
I think he should be from his home world.
Okay. Excellent. And so you come from the world where you were birthed. So you've been surrounded by your culture and spiritual legacies your entire life. Nice. So a value should reflect your environment and culture, and a good opportunity to consider. So it's kind of a duplicated. So how you feel about your upbringing, whether you accepted it or rejected it, basically the philosophies and culture of your people. And there are some example values in that items list. I hope they got shared. So for example, you have a responsibility to truth, or a theory for every situation. That doesn't apply yet. This is more homeworld. Faith in the prophets. I don't know if that's who worships the prophets. Insatiable curiosity. So you wanted to know what was outside of your upbringing. voice of the crew. Yeah, there's a couple of funny ones, and this can be just something. It can be pretty broad, but something you can turn to in situations to get a mechanical benefit. So anything that stands out with Andorians for you that you think is a huge influence?
Not really sure here.
Okay.
Um,
you hate snow. It gets everywhere, and it's irritating, and it gets everywhere.
that was somebody else, I think, that said that.
Right.
Different universe.
Yeah, there was with your other species trait. There was the they talked about the proud and honorable, so not willing to break a promise. So you can have something, a loyalty or something that would have come from your culture. You won't betray allies. You never act death before dishonor, or something along those lines. If you can't think of it right now, we can go back to it.
Okay, yeah, let's come back to that.
Okay, cool. All right, and then you have the benefits of Homeworld, where you can. Oh wow! So choose one of the three. Increase. So choose one of the three attributes the character's species improves. So choose. You can get +1 to something you've already added a +1 to, basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So either your daring, control, or presence can get another +1.
Let's go with daring.
Okay. And then your command, security, or science can get a +1. So choose one of those as well.
Yeah, Will, you're going to be the Betazoid trying to control a couple hotheads.
It's going to be... Well, the thing is, I'll always know that you guys are about to do something stupid. I'll be like,
Don't you? You just walk around with a rolled up newspaper and just...
Yeah, just whack them all the time. No. Yeah, I can have a sport
put my
bottle.
one under security.
Okay, security. Cool. All right. And once, you can kind of tweak things at the end as well. There's like a last step where you can kind of fine tune, where you're like, oh, I don't need that much, or I want some, something in science or engineering. You can move stuff around. Okay, and so we got our step 2. So let's go back. I guess Will, step 3, choose your upbringing. So the environment and upbringing. So again, there's a D6 table. If you want to roll, the options are Starfleet, business or trade, agriculture or rural, science or technology, artistic and creative, or diplomacy and politics. So
I think I'm just going to go with diplomacy and politics. That sounds like the direction I'm going.
Yes.
But
Okay, cool. No, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense. And
I haven't read it yet, but I'm assuming it does diplomatic and political things.
Yes, yeah, you'll be exposed to the complexity of political thought and the nuances of diplomacy. And since you were young, perhaps because your family were involved in those fields, so perhaps your family was from a family of diplomats. And so what that's going to do is, and so you can accept or reject this upbringing. And they each have a different mechanical benefit. If you accept it, you increase your control and presence. And if you rebelled, you increase your fitness and reason.
I think I accept it. I mean, that's why I picked it. So yes, I accepted it.
I picked it and I reject it. So +1 to control and +2 to presence. Oh, you're getting up there on presence. Nice.
Yeah, it may be a problem. You may have too much presence. Too much charisma. You know how that gets you in trouble. Let's see.
Nice. Okay. Okay, and then you also get +1 to a single discipline, and for diplomacy, that will get you command, con, or security.
I finally get a point in command.
Yay!
Yeah.
Nice. And then you get a focus at this point as well. So this is the thing you kind of make up to specialize. So examples of some of the focus that you can choose would be something like composure, debate, diplomacy, espionage, interrogation, law, philosophy, Starfleet protocol. So things that you would have learned more exactly from how your family raised you.
And you said there was a list of these. I know you just read them off, but can I look at what page that was on?
It's on page 116, and you can make this up. This is like totally improvised. These are just examples.
Right. Yeah, I just want to read it again.
Sure. Yeah. So it's a lot of things involving negotiations and interaction.
Extravehicular activity. That sounds like what I.
Yes.
Helm operations. All good. I mean, I think that from where I'm going now, I think diplomacy or maybe composure. I like composure.
All right. And Matt, what were you thinking for upbringing?
So Chamberlain is going to have a Starfleet upbringing.
Nice.
My idea is his dad was like a high-ranking Starfleet diplomat, but I rebelled.
Oh, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. And so mechanically...
I knew kids like you.
So mechanically that rebelling against Starfleet... where does it go? Oh, there we go. So you get 2 daring, increase daring by 2 and insight by 1. Interesting. Yeah, you're bold and self-determined. Nice. And then you get a discipline. So increase any one discipline. So you got, it's kind of open. So choose another discipline to get a +1, and then a focus. So their examples for Starfleet focuses are astronavigation, composure, extravehicular activity, hand-to-hand combat.
So a focus is in this core focuses, right? On the item tab.
Yes, right. Those are examples. Like these are totally improv kind of things.
Are they? So they're kind of like specialties. You like invoke them in a narrow range of.
Right, and if it applies in some way, you can it gives you that benefit of multiple successes, and it's not tied to an attribute or discipline. It's actually,
just when it's appropriate.
Yeah, you don't have to be rolling a specific discipline or anything.
So I'm taking evasive action.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay, so I raised my con to 2.
Okay.
What's the max on the attributes?
12.
My daring's 11 now.
You're hovering. Yeah. So go ahead and go. Like as we're doing this, you can go over 12, but then when we do the finalizing you'll have to move some points around.
Okay.
So yeah, But
Was
just
there
keep in
anything
mind.
besides a focus I needed to do?
Focus and the +1 to the discipline. Oh, and a talent as well. Yes.
And
sorry.
talent.
Yeah, everybody. I'm sorry. Will, did you get a talent?
I got a talent too. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, and
I'm ready. I'll take a look.
Yeah. So
can it be a discipline talent, or does it have to be like a general talent?
It said from page 135. I think that's just the general. Let's see. It's broken up into the disciplines, though. It's con and security. So let me see. Oh, yeah, sorry. There's a lot of weird duplication. Yeah, and just make sure. I think it'll say in the description.
Some of them have requirements that I can't do.
Right. You have to have plus. You have to have 3 or more in command, or something. Nice. And some of them supporting characters can't take, like Dauntless and Supervisor are only for main characters, so only for the characters you guys are making now.
In fact, it looks like I can't take any of the discipline talents right now because of the requirements.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, so just go for another general.
Sorry. Every time you click on one, and if you don't close it, it just keeps stacking them on top of each other.
Yeah. That's very odd. Oh, Will, did you have an idea for talent?
Yeah, I went with Dauntless.
Oh, nice. All right. And Terry, how about your upbringing?
I was thinking the rural one, agriculture or
nice.
rural.
Okay. Excellent. So that's going to. So did you accept it? Did you rebel or accept the upbringing?
I would accept that.
Okay. So that'll give you a +1 to control and a +2 to fitness. If you rejected it, it knocks up your presence gets 1 and your reason gets 1. So, but yeah, accepting is control +1 and fitness +2.
So you want me to change those, or are you doing that?
I can do it. No, I can do it. Yeah, that'll be easy. Ooh, you're at 9 with fitness. You're quite fit. And 9 with control. Oh, looking good. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. It refreshes it. And then another talent from that duplicated general list, if there's anything else that looks...
From general talents?
Yes.
Let's do bold command.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah. Definitely. All right. So a talent, and we updated, and then a focus. So the focuses that they recommend for the agricultural would be things like animal handling, athletics, emergency medicine, endurance, ground vehicles, infectious disease. So something that would have come up in a rural kind of lifestyle, or something that you feel that you're more trained or more specialized at.
But it has to be specific to Andorians?
Well, it can be inspired by just that. Yeah, because if you're from your home world, it's going to be like an ice planet. So yeah, maybe something like survival, or something that would be something that you would have encountered in your upbringing.
That sounds good. Survival's a good suggestion.
Cool. All right, so let's see. So for a focus, let's see what see if they actually.
It just says survival.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's in there.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I just made that up. I didn't know that was one. I just pulled that out of nowhere, and it's on the list. All right. So we're all through our step 3. So now you get off your you leave the family and you enter the Starfleet Academy. So these are the years you spent at Starfleet, and you need to choose a track. So the 3 tracks are command, operations, or science. And this is going to give you this, this is your education. So this is a lot of benefit. So
I would go with operations.
Operations? Okay. All right. So mechanically, operations is going to give you a lot of choices. All right. So the...
Are we supposed to note that somewhere? I don't see a place for that.
Oh yeah, there isn't a track, is there?
Probably doesn't matter.
No, yeah, I guess it's gonna. Yeah, just try to remember. I don't know. Yeah, it just this sheet.
Well, I mean, there is a notes field, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Oh cool. So I'm sorry. So operations, and that will you get a single. You have to gain another value based on that. So operations is practical and hands-on, dealing with the realities of Starfleet missions, divided broadly between engineering and security. Operations tracks the cadets. So you have a sense of pragmatism, and whether that is tactical or technical. So mechanically, it gives you a +1. So characters gain 3 points, which they may split between 2 or 3 attributes. So increase 3 by 1 or increase 1 by 2 and then another by 1. So you have 3 points to spend, but you can only double up once. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, everything in this is worded awkwardly for some reason.
Yes. It's as if Leonard Nimoy himself was reading it.
So I'm sorry. So
Yes.
what am I getting with this operations track?
So operations, you're getting 3 points. 3 points that you can add to attributes. So decide which ones. It can be anything, and one of them you can add 2, or you can add just 1 to 3, or 2 to 1, and then one more left.
Okay, so let's add 2 to reason and make that 9.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
And 1 to insight.
Okay. Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Okay. So 9 and then 1 to insight, making that 8. Nice range. All right. Save. All right, and then you get another discipline, so you can select either engineering or security as your character's major. So the subject is studied with most intensity. The discipline goes up by 2. So what would you prefer, engineering or security for your discipline?
Yeah, I'm doing security track here, so
Okay.
yeah. So where does that go?
I'll put it under. It's under the discipline. So yeah, now your security's at 3. And actually, here, let me update these. Everything else is at 1. Okay. Good. And then another focus. So, sorry, wait. There's one more. One more thing. So you have a minor. So your major was security, and then you have a minor. So you can choose from anything for your minor, and that gets +1. So you majored in security. What was the minor discipline?
How about astrophysics?
Oh, cool. So just from the discipline. Sorry, from the discipline scores. So science. Sorry. Yeah, the discipline.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, sorry. We do have to do a focus. Sorry. Yeah, we do have to do a focus. So astrophysics can be the focus. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll grab that as well. Sorry. Astrophysics. Okay. Cool. And then +1 to one of the disciplines. So command, con, engineering, medicine, or science. You get another +1 as your minor focus. Sorry. Yeah, I'm calling. Yeah, that's why it was confusing because I'm calling it
engineering.
Engineering. Okay. So your engineering is 2. Sorry about that. All right, and then now you chose the focus, and now another talent. So from the general list of talents, you get a 3rd talent.
So now he might be able to do the harder ones.
Yes,
right?
yeah. Now your scores are higher. Yeah, you can probably do anything that requires a higher security.
So like the discipline talent.
Yeah. That you can look at the discipline talents because your security is 3. So anything that would involve security.
What is the veteran?
So that's a choice. Yeah. So in the next step. Career, you can choose whether you're young, experienced, or veteran, and veteran allows you access to that. So save that for the next step. If you want to choose that can be on the
okay.
during the step.
So, how about
interrogation?
That sounds good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, interrogation. Nice. Yeah, that required 3 security, so.
That sounds very Andorian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so that was everything. Yep, everything for operations. Okay, and Matt, where are you with your track?
Well, I thought I was going to operations, but apparently to fly a ship, they make you take command, so I'm going to do command.
All right. And did you have a value related to your command? Oh, did we do that? Yeah, we did. That's right. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, we haven't done any values. Sorry, we haven't done any values for you, Terry. Let's go to that.
Yeah, go back to that because I didn't know I was having to do another one of those.
Oh, sure. Sorry, yeah, we kind of jumped.
Sorry, what did we miss here?
So we needed so we skipped the value for upbringing or for the homeworld, but we need one more value for your education, for your Starfleet training. So a value something like let's see, something maybe more security focused. So something like it doesn't believe in a no-win situation, always prepared, always vigilant.
So how do you get to that list? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure.
I don't.
It should be at the bottom on the items list. Let me make sure. I'll share it again. I hope I don't duplicate it again. So you guys should.
It popped up.
There
Thank
it is.
you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So take a look through there and choose if you can find stuff, and these can be changed. These are things that we can alter between sessions. So choose 2 of those because you needed one for, I believe, your for your upbringing or your homeworld, and then now one for your Starfleet training. And Will, any ideas for your track?
Yeah, I'm going command because I am the commander, I feel. So
Excellent.
I'll go command. And then
so yeah, you'll need
let's see here.
a value, and then then we'll do attributes.
All right. So, and I'm trying to wrap my head around the values again. So the idea is these are things that we're going to be like challenged, right? Or that will challenge us in some way.
Or that in a situation you can point to this and say, I believe strongly in this, or I believe strongly against this. So you'll get a benefit from rolling, using your value, like saying this is. So I can challenge it, and then that's when I offer you determination points. And you can use it in certain situations to say, I believe this very strongly, so I deserve a bonus. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that works perfectly.
All right, so I spread the points out. So now I have a 3 command. All right.
Hey.
I'm up to a 12 presence. Ooh.
Nice.
All right, I have a question, Jeremy. You tell me if this is if this works as a value for you.
Okay.
I'm quoting a legendary Earth fictional character. I am a leaf on the wind. See how I soar.
Excellent. Yeah, no, that's great.
All right, cool.
Yeah, no, that you're going to be doing a lot of avoiding. It seems like evasive action and. Nice.
He's going to be doing a lot of getting us into and then trying to get us out of trouble.
Yeah.
I think is what he's going to be doing.
Nice. I love that your first value is very long.
Yeah, a paragraph. Yeah.
Nice. Good. And then both of you, both Matt and Will, increase the same thing. Increase 2 attributes or you get 3 points. You can
spin between 2 or 3 attributes.
Yeah, right. Between 2 or 3. And choose them freely. So yeah, whichever you want to boost.
The values are like the hardest thing because
and they'll change.
All my stuff is I'm coming across more like a paladin than like a Starfleet officer with my values as I'm trying to write them out. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to.
Nice.
So I went 1-1-1.
Okay.
So now my control is 8, daring is 12.
Ooh.
Fitness 8, insight 8, presence 9, reason 7.
All right.
Not very reasonable.
Not reasonable. And then, so you choose your major. So choose command or con for both of you guys, and then that gets +2.
Yeah, con.
Command.
And then your minor, choose a discipline that gets a +1.
Is it 1 discipline or 2 disciplines?
So 1 discipline gets a +2, and then 1 gets a +1.
But is it the other one, or is it any of the other ones?
Oh, any. It says any. Yeah.
It says the player selects 2 other disciplines. Yeah, the character's minor subjects. Yeah. So you get 2 other +1s and 2 different things.
Right. Oh, but
is it 2?
That's what the paragraph in the book says.
Yeah, it says your major. You choose one of command or con, and you get +2, and then The player, selects 2 other disciplines. Sorry, I totally missed that. As your minor subjects, those are each increased by 1. Sorry, so Terry, yeah, you get 1 more point that I didn't.
Sorry, I get one more point to where?
In a discipline. Yeah, you can choose another +1. It is for 2. Your minor is 2. That's that sounds good.
All right, so I put 2 more into con. Oh, sorry.
Put 1 in command.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I put 1 in command and 1 in engineering.
Okay. Good. Sorry. Yeah, I totally misread that. And at this point, nothing can be higher than 4. It will get high. It can get higher than 4, but right now at the academy, it doesn't.
Perfect.
And then a focus for each of you guys too. One more. A focus for Matt, and we'll based on command, kind of something related to command. So something like astronavigation, composure, helm operations, small craft, Starfleet protocols, team dynamics.
Yeah, so we should have 4 focuses at the end of this, right?
Yes.
1 from before and the 3 from now.
What? I thought we were picking 1 right now.
1, yeah. The total of.
There's like 3 focuses. It says in the focuses thing. The character selects 3 focuses, at least
3.
1 of which it's because then it immediately says 1 of which.
Sorry,
Sorry, it's the way it's written.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, ridiculous. You're right. 3 focuses, so 3 more. Yes. So now you have 4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Matt. So 3 focuses and. Yes.
But do they need to be command related?
No, just 1. They say just 1 should be related to your chosen track.
So that means Terry needs to pick more.
Yes,
too, right?
yeah, you need 2 more. Sorry, Terry. Take a look at the focuses and choose 2 more. You already chose 1 related to your track, so you can choose.
Okay, so when we left off with mine, I was still trying to pick out those values.
Oh, okay.
So I picked meticulous scrutiny
nice.
and pride.
Okay.
And then I picked theory for every situation.
Excellent.
So does that do anything to any of my attributes or disciplines or anything like that?
No, it will.
I'm ready to.
Yes, it will when we're playing. But yeah, right now it just needs to be something that you're kind of helps your role play, of the character, like helps like who that character is. But yeah, it doesn't change anything right now. But you do need to go to that. Do you see the focuses? The core is okay. So choose 2 more from that list. You already chose 1 that's related to your track, so you can choose any 2. Yeah, 3.
So we should have 4 when we're done.
Yes. At this point, you should have 4.
So I added lead by example as my commandy one. And then I took improvisation and Romulan culture.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I guess you dated a Romulan cadet for a semester.
What? And then got kicked out of Starfleet?
Nice.
No, I think I just really want to fly one of their ships.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. And then... did you guys, Matt and Will, did you guys do another talent?
Oh, because we should have 4 talents now? Is that how it...
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, yep, 4. Yep.
And where's those list of talents in the book again?
135.
Thank you.
I should be able to qualify for a nice con talent now.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, some of those are available now with the your higher disciplines. Yeah, and on the list too, under items, that list, both discipline talents and general talents are there. And so just don't choose untapped potential or veteran. That's for the next step.
Are either of you leaning into like Starship weaponry, just so I can not waste my time?
I'm not leaning into it at all.
Is that under focuses?
Well, it would just be like the talents and stuff you pick. Are they going to be like related to like using Starship weaponry or anything? You think?
I would go for that, I don't know where that goes.
So like, I think generally you're using the security discipline, right, Jeremy?
Yes, yeah, you'd be using security and probably
daring or control or something.
daring and control. Yeah, so you'd want those
And
those higher.
And you probably would have a focus. Like if you want to go that way,
Yes.
maybe one of your focuses would be like
Yes.
ship weapons or something like that.
Yeah. So like,
yeah, because I think you.
No.
Yeah.
I'm looking under focuses, and I don't see anything about weapons.
But you can create, like, focuses are something you can create.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the discipline talents. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
So there's like one I was thinking about is the evasive one, but there's like helm operations, and there was another Starship one in there somewhere.
Okay.
There's like
under focuses, I found combat tactics, so I added that.
Okay.
That's one, and I still have one more to go.
Okay.
I have a question, Jeremy.
Sure.
I'm reading under the command talents. There's one that's called Supervisor. It says a ship's crew support increases by 1. Do you have any idea what that means?
That'll give you one more supporting character. So say if the ship size, ship size is 6, usually that means you can have 6 active supporting characters on the bridge and then at the away team. So that means +1 to that number. So you can have one more person, one more red shirt can accompany you.
Excellent.
So Jeremy, the discipline talent evasive action, it doesn't have any description.
Oh,
should it have a description, or is that just like a keyword thing?
See. Wait, discipline talent. I don't see it under. Is it?
Oh, am I looking at the wrong
focus?
one?
Yeah, you might be in focus. Yeah, it's a focus. If there's no mechanical description, it's a focus.
Never mind. I had both lists open.
Oh yeah. Oh right. So they're just kind of connected. Yeah, right. I can see. Yeah, if both of the folders are open, then it's one gigantic list. It's a little confusing. They should have tiered it a little, so they indented to see when the next one started. Yeah, if there's no description, then that means it's a value or a focus because they don't have mechanical function.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm going to take precise evasion.
Ooh.
Yeah. So apparently, when you dodge in Starship combat, you get a penalty to your attacks. If I do it successfully, we don't get a penalty to attacks.
Excellent. Oh, that's great. All right. So everyone has. So we're at 4 talents, 4 focuses, and 2 values. Yes. Everyone is. Okay, good. Oh, you need one more talent.
I'm still trying to pick a focus.
Oh, and a focus. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So one more focus, and you've got it. Diffuse the tension. Nice. I didn't see that. Oh, nice.
Everyone be cool. That's what I say a lot.
I want to take amplify the tension.
Okay, so I just added combat tactics to focuses and shipboard tactical systems.
Oh, nice. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And yes, make sure you keep saving your sheets, guys, so we don't have to recreate this session. All right. And so that was your Starfleet training, and now we move on to your career. So after graduation, so this is the place where you get to choose kind of how old your character is. So at this stage, you make a choice about the character. The decision is a clear one. Is a character a young officer, fresh out of the academy, with a whole career ahead of them, or have they served Starfleet for several years, or are they a veteran with decades of experience? So basically, young officer and veteran have access to that talent, that special talent. So untapped potential if you're young, and veteran if you're a veteran. And then if you're just going to be an experienced officer, which means you've just had an average, several years but not decades, you get to choose any single talent, which may choose freely. And then based on your years, so if you're young, medium, middle-aged, or older, you need another value, kind of based on your something that came from your experience in your Starfleet career. So what are you guys thinking age-wise?
So my character, like the way I'm imagining it, was he rebelled and refused to go into the academy is when he was of age, like his father wanted him to.
Oh, okay.
And he went off and raced instead.
Oh, nice.
But then his little brother, like, kind of did the big brother worship thing and started racing too and died.
Oh, uh-huh.
So he it just like he did a 180 in his life and went into Starfleet. So I want him to be young, Starfleet wise, but maybe he's a little older than the average ensign kind of thing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
So do you think that would be young or the middle one?
Yeah, it's kind of up to you. If there's a talent that looks more useful or more tempting than untapped potential. So untapped potential will. So if you choose that though, you can't have anything above 12. I'm sorry, above 11. 11 is the max. Yeah.
I don't want that.
Okay. Yeah. So and then the mechanical benefit is when you perform a task and you have bought one or more additional dice with either momentum or threat, you may roll. You can roll an additional challenge die. The character receives a bonus momentum equal to the roll of the. So you roll a d6 or the challenge die, and you get additional momentum based on that roll.
Okay. I think I'm just going to be the middle.
Okay.
What's the middle called?
Experienced.
Okay. Is there a place? I don't see a place for that either.
No, I don't think there.
All right. I'll just put it in the notes.
Yeah, put it in the notes. Yeah, put experienced officer in the notes, and then just you get to choose a single talent from wherever.
Okay, and that's all we're doing at this step is
Yes,
a single talent.
Yep, it's just that choice. And so, Terry, what are you thinking about what stage in your career?
Experienced officer.
Okay, good. Yep. So you get another talent choice, and just make a note of that in the notes, just so we don't forget. And Will, I see some gray in those temples. What do you?
Yep, I'm going veteran. I'm going veteran. I mean,
Nice.
You gave me the picture, so I may have envisioned it, but now I'm,
Nice.
in my late 40s, I suppose. So
Excellent. So yeah, yeah, right. You only have 120-year lifespan, but so the
Wait, are you playing old man?
no, I'm a veteran, but I'm not old.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you spend this is very cool. Yeah, whenever you spend a point of determination, you can roll the d6, and then if you roll an effect, so if you roll a 5 or a 6, you immediately get that point back.
Oh.
Yes, and your rank has to be at least lieutenant commander, so you have a pretty high rank from your experience. Nice, and your characters can be any age. I'm sure different species have different lifespans as well. But they're saying, the average human lifespan at this point is 120 years. And Vulcans and Denublians are much longer lived.
All right, so I took Starship Expert.
Oh, okay.
Which gives me like a boost on IDing starships and understanding starships and stuff like that.
Nice.
And then we had to add a value, right?
Yes, an additional value based on that.
So I took the old chestnut. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Nice. A bird in the hand. Nice. Okay, yeah, you'll need a.
So as an experienced officer, I would add a value and a talent.
Yes. Yep.
And so the value has to be based on.
It should just have come from the career. Yeah, it that's very broad. It can be just something that you learned, during your years of service. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be very peripheral, very indirectly related. But yeah, the thinking should be that it comes from that experience of serving. All right, so.
I cannot not see Elon Musk in this picture now. Damn it.
Sorry.
No.
Darren, I need you to draw me a picture of a dude.
Yes. Yeah, I'll see what I can find as far as there's a lot of stuff that'll make good tokens out there. But actually, if you guys, I was really thinking it would be funny to draw them like the Filmation animated series, like to draw all the characters in that style.
Oh, the old cartoon?
Yeah, the old.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, do that. That'd be awesome.
Okay, yeah, that'll be easy. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, like if facial hair or hairstyle or anything, just drop those in the chat, and I'll use those for inspiration for the some character art. All right.
I love that cartoon. That's where they introduced those lion guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Kazinti or something like that.
Yeah, they had a lot of because they could just do anything. They didn't have to rely on makeup effects, so they could draw any kind of aliens.
Mm-hmm.
They got way out there. All right. Yeah. So by this time you should have 4 values. Yeah. Or no, 3 values.
Looks like 3 values, 4 focus, and 5 talents.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yep. That's right. Yes, that's okay. Everyone's got it. Okay, so now this is something that might work well randomly, but if there's something very specific, like Matt was already talking about that, there is an option for the death of a friend. That could mean family member as well, but you need 2 career events. So let me just make sure, because you all over your experience, so none of you are young. So yes, 2 steps. So we can either roll randomly, or you can choose from the list on page 119. So there's a D20 career event table, and so I'll just run down, and if anything sounds like it should have happened, or if you have no idea, we can roll twice, randomly. But things like ship destroyed, death of a friend, lauded by another culture, negotiate a treaty, required to take command, encounter with a truly alien being, serious injury, conflict with a hostile culture, mentored, transporter accident, dealing with a plague, betrayed ideals for a superior, called out a superior, new battle strategy, learns unique language, discovers an artifact, special commendation, solved an engineering crisis, breakthrough or invention, or first contact. And also, if anything in that list inspires you, you can write an original. You can have an original career event. Like Matt, I think you if you want to do your death of a friend as a
but that's kind of supposed to be the inciting incident that made me join Starfleet, so it doesn't really work here.
Okay, sure. So
I think I'm just going to randomize mine.
Okay. All right. So yeah, give us a D20 roll.
16.
You discovered an artifact.
Discovered an artifact spelled the English way. Okay.
Yes, and so that mechanically, what that does is
looks like that's going in the notes too.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's true. So what that will do? So think about kind of narratively what did this piece of technology do? Does it still function now? So was it something functional, and or did it just did you remove it and it stopped and the lights went out? And what is known about the civilization that made the artifact?
I'm going to say...
Oh, Will, why don't you put in your notes field your track and the career, your experience, or sorry, the veteran officer career track or career length.
In the notes build,
Yeah,
you said?
yeah, in the notes. If that would help, just because there isn't a place on the sheet where it's going to get recorded.
Ooh, how do we even type in this thing?
If you click,
How do I use
it's
this?
terrible.
I click. Oh,
Yeah,
it just minimizes it. I've been noting it in a Word document.
Oh, that's okay.
If you hover,
that's fine. Yeah.
if you
Oh, no,
hover over the notes area, and a little
it
edit button will
didn't
pop
keep
up.
any of it. It just closed the thing when I went in, and when I opened it back up, it hadn't saved all the stuff for some
Yeah,
reason.
you have to hit that little down arrow icon to save.
That's frustrating. That my
Yeah,
character sheet just backed
in the
out.
second row, there's a save icon.
Yeah. Why is it so
Let
tiny?
me see.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you have to like almost full screen the character sheet to be able to.
Oh, there it is. It's back. Okay.
Get that bar.
Oh, it's like
All
there's
right.
2 character sheets live. Like the token brings up something that isn't the same as this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. I was panicking because I thought I had deleted everything. So I hit the thing, and then I see it says, "Oh, I see. There's text right there." Okay. You want me to put like what I've done so far, basically?
Oh yeah, just the your command track, what your career was. So put veteran, and then for these events, maybe list these events so we can remember them narratively.
All right, Jeremy, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I found a Gorn tachyon synthesizer matrix used in Gorn impulse drives.
Excellent. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So, so attribute-wise, so mechanically, you're going to get a +1 in reason for discovering this artifact, and a +1 in engineering,
Oh.
and then another focus reflecting on this event. How did it make you feel?
Another focus, huh? All right.
Yes. Anybody else want to roll a d20 or think of a career event, and we'll figure out mechanically what that would do.
Was it 1 or 2 events?
It'll be 2.
We were supposed to pick?
It'll be 2. So we'll do them one at a time.
I picked a couple, but I can re-roll them.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no. If you pick them, let's go for that. Oh, nice. Yeah, called out a superior in transporter accident. Oh, that's good.
Has to be a transporter accident somewhere.
Cool.
Nice.
So
they don't have it on the list. Are we allowed to add our own foci?
Yes. Yeah, you can have. Yeah, they're original kind of thinking. So however you want to specialize.
I'm taking Gorn technology.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so let's see. So first, let's do called out a superior. 13. Okay, so what that is? So who was the superior? And this is just like narratively, so you can react to this. So, who was the superior? What did they ask your character to do? And how does your character feel about it now? And then what were the repercussions of this? Are the details of this event on record, or and was your character right in this situation? So just think about what that could have meant, and then what you'll get is a +1 to your reason and a +1 to con for this called out a superior. I can make those changes, Terry. So reason.
Thank you.
Sure.
1 to reason and 1 to con.
And 1 to con. Yes. Yeah, I got it. Cool. And save. And then you'll need a focus reflecting on this event. So, for example, Uniform Code of Justice, History, or Starfleet Protocol, something that would have come up during this conflict with the superior.
Another focus. Then.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got to have the courtroom episode at some point.
Yes. Nice. And Will, how about?
How about Uniform Code of Justice?
Oh yeah, that's good. That fits perfectly.
Okay, I also wanted to have a. It's funny because I wanted to do the call out of superior, but I want to roll for the other one.
Okay.
So I will roll a d20 for that one. How do I do that? Right here. 14.
A new battle strategy. So
what
is going on? So who was the battle against? So in combat with a hostile force, your character devised a new strategy or tactic. So who was the battle against, and was it in space or on the ground? And then what was the strategy that you devised? Was it the Holdo maneuver? But on the ground this time.
Yeah. I will work on that here for a second.
Sure.
Still trying to organize some other thoughts because I think I misplaced my notes, and I'm going back and rebuilding some note stuff real quick. Let me see.
All right, Jeremy, I want to lodge a complaint.
Yes.
You have a cool Starfield moving behind your screen. How come we don't get that?
Oh, that's the background in OBS. I can move you guys over to that if you want to.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, no, that was the screen another one that you didn't see, but I just did that for the background for the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it looped though. I might want to edit it so that it actually loops because it has a very distinct cut between the beginning and end, so it kind of jumps every 2 minutes. But it was the most Star Trek looking starfield they had. Everything else was like weird hyperspace or psychedelic kind of stuff. All right. And you want to roll, Matt, for your second event?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Another Gorn related. Nice. Oh, 2! Death of a friend.
Oh, everyone's dying.
Yeah, you got too much death. You are followed by it. So, during an important mission, one of the characters' friends was killed in action. So, who was the friend, and how did you know them? And then, what was the mission? How did the friend die, and who was to blame?
Well, obviously, it was Ensign Maddox crushed by a rock thrown by a Gorn.
Ensign Maddox? Like from Dr. Maddox?
I don't know. It just popped into my head.
Nice. So he thought that Maddox stole the...
we're going to call him Tim Maddox. There we go. All right.
Nice.
No, Tim, no. Okay. What do I need to do for that?
Okay, and so mechanically, +1 to insight and +1 to medicine, because you tried to move the rock, I guess.
I tried to stabilize him and failed.
And then you need a focus, which should reflect on this experience. So
we're gonna come out of this with some pretty beefy stats.
Yeah. There'll be some nice.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Insight, medicine, and then what'd you say after that?
Oh, and then another focus.
Another.
Yeah, kind of related to that. So it could be a medicine focus because you got that, or some kind of Gorn love or Gorn hunter. And Will, your new battle strategy gives you +1 to daring and +1 to security. If you've got that open.
Okay, I will do that right now. +1 to
daring, and then +1 to security.
Oh, and then the Call to Superior does something too, right? Both of those give a bonus.
Oh yes.
Do you get both of them, or do you just get the last one? You get both.
Both. Yeah. So you get, but that was just for battle strategy, and then so called out the superior. That's right. We did.
Yeah, I have to. I just like the sound of it, of yelling at people. So
nice. Yes, and
what
so
does it do?
That will give you +1 to reason and +1 to con. And then you'll need a focus for each of those. You'll need a. So for call it a superior, something like a Starfleet Protocol, Uniform Code of Justice, some way that you were right. And then for the battle strategy, hazard awareness, combat tactics, lead by example.
Funny, I think these are all things that I already have. But
I
will, because that's how I was building it anyway. So okay.
Really lead by example. And then, transporter accident. Oh, I can't wait to see the details of this. Okay, so
just FYI, I took small craft.
oh, okay.
Like I tried to evac poor Tim on a shuttle, but we didn't get there. We didn't get back in time.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. So transporter accident. The character suffered some manner of strange accident while using a transporter. So what happened to the character during the accident, and were there any lasting repercussions? How does the character feel about transporters now? Uh-oh. I'll take the shuttle, guys. I'll meet you down there. And what that gives you is +1 to control. I'll do that here. So +1 to control and +1 to con. Nice. And then you'll need a focus for that as well. So something like transporters, small craft, or quantum mechanics is they recommended.
It's full of stars.
Nice. Yeah, so I think we're getting close because that was 6. So there's just one more. The last.
So I'm going to pick hazard awareness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. Don't stand on those pads over there.
Yeah. Good. Make sure you're all the way on it.
Yeah, right. All right. Okay, so yeah, this final step is just kind of the tweaking step. So if you had, like, from everything you've been adding to it, to your character, if there's something that you didn't quite get as far as you want something to be a little bit higher, now is when you can do it. So you get one more value in this last step. One more
Holy
value.
moly, it's a lot of values.
And then +1 to 2 attributes. So 2 more +1s for attributes, 2 more +1s for discipline, and then you can adjust anything that is over the maximum. So you can move anything over that would put you over a maximum, and then we'll need to record some scores that are derived from these finished stats.
What are the check marks for under attributes and disciplines?
Oh, I'm not sure.
That's how you tell it what you're rolling, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that seems like that's what it does.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see. That makes total sense. Because then it'll give you successes in the chat. It'll tell you. That's cool too, because it gives you the option to choose a focus, and then you can tell it which attribute and which discipline. So it's just going to count successes, so we don't have to, mess around.
So you said 2 more to attributes and 2 more to disciplines?
Yes. So it's
oh my goodness!
But it's just +1s. Yeah, it's a +1 to an attribute.
Is there a cap on discipline scores?
5, I believe, is the cap. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 5 is the max. 12 unless you're young for attributes, and 5 for discipline. So yeah, you can potentially be a 17 is pretty easy to roll under. So that'll be the highest you're going to come out of this.
Yeah, I'm rolling daring for everything.
And you said 2 +1s all on disciplines as well?
Yes, correct.
And another value?
One more. Yes, one more value.
Holy smokes.
You got to think of one more. You're thinking about your whole life, your whole existence. What do you have to say? Well, and it can be something that you think might be situationally very useful. Like you've had a lot of run-ins with the Gorn, so you may something that might I guess.
Yeah, but the Gorn are kind of rare, so I'm like, well, I may never even get to play with Gorn.
That's true. Well, I'll just switch out. Yeah, you'll have a
no, it's all right.
a Gorn first officer.
I'd rather go up against Kirk's Gorn than the ones I saw in the last episode.
Right?
Dang.
They got a big upgrade.
I gotta watch that.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, yeah, it hasn't. It's we only get
Oh,
that on
yeah.
Amazon here, and there's not the latest, none of the new
Yeah,
seasons.
man.
There's some.
You haven't lived till you've seen a Gorn in a vac suit.
They're busy being subtitled as we speak, I'm sure. Yeah, I have no idea how popular Star Trek is here.
Oh yeah, there's no big like Trek conventions in Japan.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. There are the models though. The model shops and stuff have a lot of Enterprise, and they have a lot of the classic, like Revell kits and stuff. So, yeah, for the modeling community, but I don't know about cosplay.
All right. My last value is the faster I go, the better I get.
Nice, excellent. Will, how's it going? Oh, you got some.
Wait, how many values are we supposed to have? 4 now?
You'll have 4.
Now,
yeah, you'll have 4 total. Yeah, so you need 1 more to kind of like encapsulate the whole thing, or anything that you think you've missed. Like if you have there's an aspect to the character that you think will come up, try to find something that'll fit, and then nothing. Yeah, so Terry's scores are all good. Oh, maybe you haven't upgraded yet, but everyone is. Oh wow, there's some good.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to have bad scores. I managed to keep my fitness at 7 through all this, but it was an effort.
Madman.
Yeah, it's a lot of points coming at you.
My lowest ones are control and reason, which I think is right on point for my character.
Nice. So there's a little on this reference sheet, little thing at the bottom here. How do I zoom in? Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so your attributes, max 12, and the total of all your attributes added together shouldn't be more than 56.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think that, and that would just mean you.
That'd be if we did the math wrong at some point.
Mine's 56 exactly.
Oh yeah. So it should be 56. And then your disciplines max 5.
I may have cheated.
And then 16 total for your discipline, and then 4 values and 6 focus.
Yeah, I'm 16 exactly. I'm a discipline.
Okay, cool. All right, and then the if you have all the scores,
you should have 16 in disciplines.
Yes, yeah, total of 16. So
I think my stuff keeps deleting stuff.
Oh no,
because I only have 10 in my disciplines.
10.
Oh yeah, you've got a bunch of zeros still. You should have those. It should at least be 1s. Yeah, there's no zeros.
Oh, because everything started at 1.
Yeah.
Huh?
Minimum 1.
Yeah, minimum 1. Yeah.
So everything started at 1. So everything should be 1 higher.
Yep.
Oh yeah, right.
I didn't.
Right.
That's my problem. Okay.
Yeah, so plus 6 basically. Yeah, to what you have there. Okay, and then once you have the scores, you did the 2 more plus 1s for attributes and 2 more plus 1s for disciplines. The last thing to do is determine your stress. So your stress total is fitness plus security.
That checks out. It did it automatically on the sheet.
Does. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. And then your bonus damage or stress bonus is whatever the base damage of the weapon or your strike is, plus your security. So there might not be a place in the sheet for that, but we'll remember that. So you get a security bonus for damage. Yeah. So whatever.
But my stress is higher because of the human.
Yes, because of the human. Yeah, you get plus 3. That's right. Yes. And then your reputation starts at 10. And then if you have any resistances, I think Terry has resistance to cold, and Will has the inability to resist telepathy. So the constant chatter of people's banal thoughts.
I have no resistances. I'm an open book.
Yes. All right.
Do we get to pick our rank, or is that a thing?
Yes. So at what point do they put that?
I'm just going to be an ensign.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So, in this stage as well, you choose your name. They recommend, name, rank, role, department, and then your starting equipment. And the higher, if you're of a higher rank, you can have a little bit better phaser. There's a couple of Yeah, let me see what they specify with rank.
I think it was the security people get
Yes.
the better phasers.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you have access to up to that. So let's see what they.
So does that mean my assignment is technically command, even though that's not really my thing?
Yeah, what did they say? Yeah, let me see what. Yeah, because I see that on the sheet.
Or is that like your position on the ship itself?
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I would read it as, but there's not a helmsman in that list.
Oh, really? There's a under
Is there
assignment. Is a drop down, or it's a.
No,
It's in the book.
No, in the book.
Oh, in the book. Okay.
There's like some weird helmsman officer that they say is rare, and I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be that.
Oh, weird. Yeah, let me see what the. Depending on the assignment, of course, they use it a million times.
And now I can't find it, of course.
Let's see.
Yeah, we didn't get any more traits, did we?
No.
Like it's just our race trait at the beginning, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, and so traits. Yeah, but you may acquire traits throughout play. So traits are something that affects everything. Like a weapon has a trait, and a planet's surface has a trait, and an abandoned starship has a trait. So these are like either things that give some kind of bonus or some kind of negative effect. So you can throughout the source of play, like if you receive an injury, you may be I don't know what they would call it, like crippled or whatever. That you'd have one-legged or whatever. So you may develop traits throughout the play that will have some effect, either positive or negative. So yeah, traits are a really kind of important thing to give you the flavor of something, and also let you understand what things you have to overcome and what benefits certain situations will present.
Yeah. So book page 127.
Oh, okay.
Has like the roles and ranks and roles.
Oh, okay.
126 and 127. So there's one that's flight controller, con department only, not a typical senior staff role. Some captains, particularly those operating in uncharted space, choose the most senior helmsman or flight control officer to serve as a senior staff as well. I don't want to be that. I just want to be the hotshot pilot guy.
Right. And yeah, that's weird. There's not yeah, that's interesting. The and role. But for assignment, yeah, I don't think that's that's definitely that's for rank, but yeah, that wouldn't be your assignment. I think your assignment could definitely be.
Maybe it's buried somewhere else in the book.
Let me check.
Word search here.
Yeah. Trying to do this. Yeah, assignment is used way too much though. Yeah, I was thinking the assignment may just either may be your position on the ship or the ship itself. Like you just assign to the Enterprise or to the Columbia or something. Yeah, I'll see what they. Oh wait,
I put first officer in there because that's what I'm hoping I'm going to be, assuming that.
Yeah, you're the XO
assignment,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of the entries on like 126 or 27.
Oh. Yeah, so on page 62, they have a chapter about assignment. So so you have to. So how did you do on the Kobayashi Maru Matt? You have to. That's going to determine your assignment. No, they just list that narratively. So upon your graduation, an appropriate division based on your course of study. So then you're assigned. Okay, so if you graduated as a xenobiologist, then you're assigned to the science division. If you're a pilot, then you're assigned to either navigator or helmsman. Okay. If you're as part of the command division, and then Starfleet Command. So
I can just put helmsman.
Yeah, you can just put helmsman. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they don't have. They named the whole chapter, but they don't have kind of a list of things. I guess it varies on era too. They maybe call things different. Yeah, chief engineer. I think it's all of the roles basically. the roles on the ship. Yeah, you can do helmsman. Yeah, too much description. Yeah. So a number of positions throughout the fleet. Okay.
I mean, if you're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no. I was just checking. It's not going to have any mechanical effect. It'll just be. We'll just get some complaints in the chat about. Hey, wait a minute. What's your assignment? You're standing at the wrong console. All right. Cool. So, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I guess the sheet handled a lot of that recorded stat stuff, so we should be good.
I think I'm missing a couple of things under the disciplines, but
oh, right, okay.
So I probably I'm gonna guess somewhere in the beginning when we were first figuring things out, but I don't know where.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you should. Yeah, that's right. You should probably have some higher. Well, we can just go with because this is the.
Well, I have 14 points there, and I think you said there's supposed to be 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do plus. You can add one, or you just tell me, and I can make because this is the point where you can move points around as well. This is like a tweaking stage, so it doesn't really matter like how they were acquired now, because now is the time to kind of get it how you want it. So would you like you got 2 more points? So do you want something to be at a 5, or do you want?
Let's. Would there be a yeah? Let's make security a 5 then.
Okay, cool.
Because that's his main thing.
Yes. Yeah, that totally works. Okay. There we go. So 8, 9, 11, 16. Okay, cool. Yep. All right. So everyone's got your totals. How's it going, Will? Is it
good?
Is everything there? Okay. So if there's anything that you want to move around at this point, you can take a point and move it to something else if you want to be a little more capable. This is the kind of final touches.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right. Yep. So we are all set. So we've got characters now. So are we going to put them on a ship? This is the other big choice, because we don't have to do the supporting characters now, but they're gonna, once we decide the ship and then I guess how big the crew is, we'll probably have to get some communications officers and things in there. But at this point, we can think about how are we doing time wise. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Good. Okay. All right. We can think about the Starship. So basically, it's like creating another character, and I can make a sheet for it. And I think I actually have if I chose the frame or not. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll move good old test ship out and we can use that. Or actually, let me see what they recommend in that little manual. So creating a player's spaceship. So go to the compendium. Oh, that's right. There's actually. Oh, that's right. We got all the Starship stuff now. So let me share this so you guys can take a look. Wait, did I do that already? Yes, I did. Okay, so Starship talents. And Starship weapons. And I think that's it. So import the correct frame template. So that's the first decision we have to make, is the space frame. So what class of ship would you like to? And you basically have access to everything being in the next generation, so you can bring something something that was mothballed a century ago can come out into service, or anything that you guys want. So on the PDF, page 237 is the list of all of the space frames, and then you can see the stats that you'll get. So like the Akira class has very high structure and weapons, and a +2 to security, so it shoots well. The Constellation class is very mediocre.
What page? What page was that? I'm sorry.
237.
The book page or the PDF page?
Book page. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe, let's see. So PDF page is 240.
243.
243. There we go. So take a look at the different classes. So the scale is basically the size of the ship and how much resistance it'll have, how much damage you have to do basically before you're hitting anything. So the bigger the ship, bigger the crew, and then more formidable it is. And
do we want to be a little light, quick science vessel or do we want to be a big old Enterprise-sized ship?
What are you guys thinking? Yeah, because they've got Defiant class, which is smaller, but it gets a bonus. Defiant class has a rugged design as one of its talents, so it gets a bonus to its structure and size. I believe it counts as a bigger size because of its heavier structure. Excelsior class. Yeah, so they'll have some talents that the ships will have: improved impulse for the Excelsior, improved impulse and secondary reactors. So power is a big issue with operating systems. So that's basically the currency for powering your shields or repairing things is how many points of power you can move around. So extra reactors would be good.
Does it? Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like the Intrepid class, but the problem is I'm just going purely on aesthetics, which isn't the smart thing to do.
Well, the Intrepid class is that. What's that relate to? Is that like an Enterprise-sized ship?
Its scale is 4, and like the Galaxy which is the next gen Enterprise, is a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Intrepid's like the Voyager size one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
so it's like a little smaller than the Excelsior, but a little bigger than the Defiance.
Mm.
Yeah, because I always thought if we were doing the scale thing, I would think the Defiant would be like a scale 1 or something. But isn't it just like a little bit bigger than a shuttlecraft? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't paid attention.
It is scale 3, so it's half the size of the Galaxy class.
Yeah, shuttle. I think shuttle is size 1, just scale 1, just so you have a.
Yeah, I'm just thinking from like the shows how big this ship was.
Right.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like not actually mechanically, but I guess they don't really show a bunch of the rest of the ship. I felt like it was an itty bitty ship, but
yeah. So you have, if you do Intrepid, you'll have phasers, photon torpedoes, and a tractor beam, and then improved warp drive, advanced sensors, and emergency medical hologram. Oh, you'll have a hologram on the ship.
You have an EMH. State that nature of that medical emergency.
I guess it depends on what kind of ship are we. Are we like boldly going? Are we like a science vessel, or what are we thinking?
What do you guys think?
I feel like I'm all about diplomacy stuff in terms of stopping wars and doing stuff. So like in my mind, I would be doing more stuff like in the neutral zone and that type of a thing. But there's nothing saying we can't be doing science and be dealing with hostile forces at the same time.
Terry, what are you feeling?
The Federation was supposed to be they're supposed to be searching out new life, new civilizations, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we know the Intrepid class can go from other quadrants back to our quadrant. So it has explored the most other areas as over any other ship type.
Well, I mean, we are playing Star Trek finally. Why aren't we going to pick like a Galaxy class ship?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
The biggest and the best.
That's a very good point.
Oh yeah, it's got the Galaxy has saucer separation, modular laboratories, redundant systems.
Oh yeah, that's what we could do. Is every time if the going gets rough, Matt, you just detach that saucer section and start pulling donuts out in space.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm all for a Galaxy class. I mean, I think that lends a lot of weight to anything we do, right?
Yes, yeah, you'll be formidable in battle, so you won't have to run basically.
Well, I was just thinking, like, when that big old ship shows up, it means something. Like, not just military wise, but
It's a big presence. It's a big investment by Starfleet, so it matters that it's there.
yeah. Which means that you're going to be the first officer. You said, Will.
That's what my thought was. Yeah.
So our captain needs to be like a really eccentric character or something.
Yeah.
Wait, our first officer's name is Will?
Oh
no.
I'm number one.
Wait, which Will is this? Yeah.
Watch out for the vicious animal things.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the other Will Riker.
Yeah.
Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Terran Empire version of Will Riker?
No, transporter accident.
Yeah. There is a transporter clone of Will Riker. I don't know if there's a...
Yeah, he's in lower decks.
Mirror universe.
They beamed Will up from a planet, and there was a glitch in the transporter, and it basically duplicated him. So there was an exact clone of Will that was left on the planet, and he had to survive there on his own for a while until someone found him. And now there's 2 Will Rikers in the Federation.
Oh wow! All right, there you go.
Nice.
And it happened to Boimler on lower decks.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are thinking Galaxy for the frame? Because there'll be some adjustments, like refitting and adjustments you
Sure.
can make.
Yeah, I guess we're going Galaxy class. Yeah,
All
let's do it.
right. Let's do this. There she
I like to think that
is.
we're 1 meter longer than the Enterprise. We're just a little bit bigger, a little bit more important than the flagship somehow. Okay, I guess we're 1 meter shorter.
There you go. That's probably makes more sense.
All right. So, let's see. So, well,
That also means that we're putting, whenever we go in danger, much like the Enterprise, we're putting like tons of kids and families in danger every time we do something.
And aerobics classes, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
all right. So there she be. So I'll do the. I'll just fill out the ship as we go through the build here.
So I see it has a bunch of stats. Do we
Yes.
not roll our stats when we're using the ship? How does that work?
Yeah, you roll the ship stats based on that's the ship stats create the target numbers, and people take different stations. So probably mostly supporting characters will be taking stations, except for probably helm. Probably Matt will be at the helm often.
We'll never. You're too important to ever pilot, Matt. We can't let you.
And it'll give. The ship assists. That's right. So yeah, Matt will be rolling his stats as helmsman, and then the ship assists, basically, so that the numbers make it more easy to generate successes. for the ship. So we have the frame, and then the next thing that needs to be decided is the mission profile, and this will give bonuses to the various stats. So the various mission profiles are strategic and diplomatic, which will give you a big boost to command, and then +2 to pretty much everything else. And then you'll be able to
Except for
yeah, and then you'll be able to.
Sorry, rambling.
Oh no, that's okay. And then you'll be able to choose another talent for the ship that's not already built into it. So for Galaxy class, the talents that you have for Galaxy class are the saucer separation, modular laboratories, and then redundant systems. And
we have all those to start with?
Yes, you have those to start with, and then you can add and remove that stuff. There's refitting coming up, so you can change some of that. So for strategic and diplomatic, you get to choose from one of the talents. So command ship, diplomatic suites, electronic warfare, extensive shuttle bays, or Pathfinder and reconnaissance. I guess let's just go with like kind of what you guys are thinking mission wise. So either strategic and diplomatic, Pathfinder and reconnaissance, technical test bed, tactical operations, or scientific and survey, crisis and emergency response, or multi-role explorer.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Swiss
You like
Army
that
knife.
Yeah.
I like that one, or the science and exploration one was one of the other ones, right?
Yeah, it was either that or then me jumping back up to the strategic and diplomatic. But yeah, I think scientific survey or multi-role explorer is the two I'm going for.
Okay. What do you think, Terry? What sounds...
I was thinking crisis.
Yeah, crisis.
I mean, that's
Well,
where
that
the
could be
fun
the
is at.
The
Just like,
multi-role.
Dr. Bashir always wanted to be on the frontier.
Mm.
Yeah, whatever I'm open.
Yeah, Crisis looks pretty heavily medical. It's got a bunch of medical enhancements, advanced sick bay, emergency medical hologram.
Yeah, so it's stuff that none of us will probably be. It'll be the NPCs that are interacting with the.
Right. The multi.
So what was the other suggestions you guys had?
Science.
Either kind of like the multi-role or the scientific and survey.
Yeah, so science gives you like the advanced research and sensor facilities, modular lab. Well, you already have modular laboratories, so you'll get double laboratories. I guess you choose one, so you choose one. You already have that, and then the kind of multi-purpose. You can improve the hull. You can improve your power. Rugged design makes you stronger, increases your size. Redundant systems or a secondary reactor. So yeah, that's kind of you get to choose, and so the multi-role gives you a +2 in everything. The crisis goes +3 with medicine, and the science gives you +3 in science, and then only +1 in security. Yeah, so basically,
what was the first one? Wasn't like the first one some kind of exploration one too?
Diplomatic, yeah, strategic and diplomatic.
Or
and
the second one?
Pathfinder and reconnaissance.
Oh.
Yeah, that has +3 con, and it has improved reaction, improved warp drive, or rugged design.
I'm okay with any of the ones that will also work for exploration.
What do you think?
Well,
Exploration's good, I think.
Oh, okay. The multi-role explorer, or the Pathfinder in reconnaissance.
I don't know, a ship this big. No, I wouldn't think that a ship like this would be used for recon.
No.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
that makes sense. I feel like Enterprise would be like
This is a big ship. I would think that our missions would be resolving conflicts, doing diplomatic stuff, or stopping wars from happening, or investigating subspace anomalies, time bubbles.
Well, we're probably the ones that they send in when someone else has failed or there's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Like we're probably not like the first ones there. We're the ones that show up afterwards. So yeah, that feels
when
like
the recon ship goes missing, then they send
Yeah.
us in.
Then they send us in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second contact.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I like the multi-role.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that sounds.
All right. Oh, so let me see if they might have that.
And then we have to pick a talent, so it's gonna be more discussion.
Yes. Yeah. So here we go. So yeah, we got.
I like redundant systems.
Yeah. So already you get already redundant systems, modular laboratories, and saucer separation, and then you can choose from improved hull, improved power, rugged design, or secondary reactors. Let me see where the talents are.
It's interesting. So there's improved power systems, or there's secondary reactors. So it sounds like we can either have stuff that works really good or backups.
Is this under Starship talents?
Yes. Oh, I just imported it.
It's under the on page 252 of the book, or 258 of the PDF. It says Multi-World Explorer. It's at the bottom of the page underneath.
Oh, it's not on our Foundry thing.
Oh no, it is.
Oh, I don't know.
I just.
Oh, is it?
I've
been looking at the.
Yeah, I just shared it. But it duplicated again. I couldn't. It didn't know it was there.
Which folder is it? I'm looking at
It's at the Starship Talents Core Starfleet.
Core Starfleet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did double.
It's duplicated. Yeah, I wish they would have some safeguard against that. It's like, are you sure you want to copy over? Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So we're only picking certain ones of these.
You get one. You get one of those in addition to the ones that you already have.
So it's improved hull, improved power, rugged design, or secondary reactors.
Yes.
Are the
yeah. So you get your resistance is increased by 1, which means very little is going to get through because you're already at a 6. For hull integrity, so the improved power.
Ooh, rugged design makes your repairs easier.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but if we don't have a good hull, then the whole ship gets squashed.
Sure. I get, and also if we take no damage and we don't need repairs, that's a.
Yeah, I'll just dodge everything. It's okay. We're going to be picking more though, right?
Yeah, for refits. Yeah, there's upgrades that you can do under refits as well. Yeah, depending on there's categories for that.
What is it? Improved hull integrity? That one?
That's the one that you liked, yeah.
That's one.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, that's one Terry likes. Sorry, you liked redundant systems. Yeah,
all those times, shields are down to 6%.
Yeah, that's true.
Hull integrity is,
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Okay, I'll drop that. Okay, so improved hull integrity. Yeah, so you get that from your profile, and the profile is multi-role explorer. Okay, and save. Okay, and now refits. So the ship has could have received periodic refits and upgrades throughout its service. Many of these are tiny adjustments. So for each refit, increase a single system on the ship by 1. No system may be increased by more than 2 or any score above 12. So through refits, a ship may have a system with a score above 12 before refits, but the players cannot increase it. Okay, so it could have come with something like that. Okay, so you get to choose from. Oh yeah, just from the list. So these systems are a little bit different from your attributes. So the systems are communications, computers, engines, sensors, structure, and weapons. And already you have 10s in computers, engines, weapons, and structure.
And what are we doing right now?
You get to add 1, for refits.
Just 1?
Yeah, for each refit. Yeah, let's see. So how do you determine how many? I guess the age of the ship maybe would
It's every 10 years. It says after its release, we get one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the release. So yeah, so what year should we play in? Because the Galaxy.
We should play 300 years after the Galaxy class.
So
was,
we're a flying museum.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfectly preserved. Yeah, so 2359 it entered service, this frame. So somewhere after that. So how
What time does? What's the years of Next Generation?
all I know is the
Well, I mean, the
2100s.
Galaxy wasn't the Enterprise the like kind of the inaugural. I can't speak. The first Galaxy class.
It may have been.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
right.
not sure.
Yes. So so how many years do you want to age the ship, and that'll give us?
I don't want to go too far. I kind of want it to be a pretty new piece of tech.
TNG takes place 2364 to 2370.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so we'll just do like right around then, right?
Okay. So yeah, it's like 20.
They didn't have emergency medical holograms till 2371 though.
Yo.
So it's I mean, it's only another year, right? So
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, but you don't. Yeah, on this one you don't have the hologram.
We only have a 9 in sensors. I say we put a point in sensors.
Oh, yeah. You want to do a refit for sensors?
well, and I'm assuming that these, like the sorry, I'm flipping around and getting myself confused. So under the multi-role explorer, it shows a 2 and everything. So is it adding 2 to all those stats?
Oh yeah, I didn't. That's right. I'm sorry. I didn't add those because yeah, it wasn't a. I typed it in. Yeah, right. I didn't do that yet. So no, let me do that first. So let me add 2 to everything. So that would be 3, 2.
So even with that,
2,
communications.
It's still the lowest.
Communications and sensors are our 2 lowest.
Yeah, I think sensors are very important. They're pretty much how you figure out what's going on, and so you can solve everything.
Oh
Yep.
wait, no, those are the straight. Yeah, those are the straight. Okay. Cool. So what do you guys think? You want to do 1 refit for sensors?
Yes.
Okay. So sensors are 10.
But aren't they 12?
Oh wait. They were
Because everything's +2.
Oh no, no, the
Or is that different?
Departments. Yeah, I'm sorry. Your mission profile gives you the department scores. Yeah, it gives you. Yeah, it gives you command. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I was reading it wrong. The chart. I thought that was systems, but it's not systems. It was departments. So that's telling you what the department scores are, and you already had the 2 built-in bonuses. So everything is 2 except where the.
Oh, I see. Because okay,
it's other. Yeah, sorry. So no, not the systems aren't +2. So yeah, sensors just went up by 1. So 9 to 10. Sorry.
So are we 10 and everything now? I scrolled past it.
Except for communications.
Communications.
Yeah.
Ah! Who needs to talk?
Okay, so we're just going to do +10. Oh, that's cool that they do. You determine like when you're playing based on your ship's age. That's pretty cool. So we're going to play in 2369. Sounds good, or do you want to go 1 more?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
69's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So one refit, multi-role explorer, and the refit was sensors, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so a starship has a single trait, but it may have others. So if the players and game masters desire, you can add another trait from that list. So it has a single trait, but it may have others. So yeah, if there's something you specifically want from that, so take a look at that list of. Oh wait, no, there isn't a list for traits. That's talents. Sorry. So traits right now are just Federation Starship. So it could have Yeah, you could add something
battle worn.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like something that would give you some kind of narrative. Klingon exterminator, whatever you want to add, and then so the starship systems are determined by its class and then modified by the chosen refits. Okay, and then so each refit is a single +1. No system may be increased by more than 2. Yeah, and then departments are determined by the class and mission profile. Add these scores together. Okay, so we've got our departments, the talents. So a ship should have a number of talents equal. Oh, we get more talents. So you get equal to its scale. So you have 4 now. So you can choose 2 more talents. Some of these are determined by class. At least one should be determined by the goal, the mission profile. And then at this stage, if you have fewer than 6, then you can add additional. So 2 more talents, if you guys want to take a look.
Is there a list of ship talents somewhere?
Yes, yeah, on the items. Yeah, it's towards the bottom of that list. It's Starship talents, core Starfleet, and there's 2 of each.
We could get advanced sensor suites.
Oh, yeah.
Or advanced shields.
I feel like we may need a backup EPS conduit, because I feel like that's something that's said in almost every episode. That they have to do something with the EPS conduits.
Yes, always.
But
you can activate and reroute power.
Well, we get 2, so start shouting things.
Yeah, you get 2. Yeah, that's 2.
Extensive shuttle bays, so that you can pilot.
I would rather have quantum torpedoes.
Oh, nice. Yes,
quantum torpedoes.
Wow. Yeah, so mechanically
2371 or later, though.
Oh yeah, we can add 2 more years.
Yeah, we could retcon that. Just say 2 more years.
Yeah, you can't get another refit. Or you could just go to 79 and then you get 1 more refit. Yeah. So the torpedoes. In addition, to any other. So you'll have both. You'll have the
improved impulse drive would make us dodge better.
Yes. You've already got.
I'm down with that.
You've already got redundant systems and saucer separation.
All right, so quantum torpedoes and something else.
I like improved impulse drive.
Okay.
I feel like we should do something that makes cool piloting, since we have a cool pilot, right?
You don't got to tell me twice.
Okay, so torpedoes and what? What was the other one? The
improved impulse drive.
Oh, nice. Okay. Improved impulse. Boom. Okay. Nice. Okay, let me save this. Okay, so let's bump up the year to at least 71. Do we want to go any higher than that? 70.
Or just make it 72, just so we're clearly over the threshold of.
You're not early adopters of the.
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't. You don't want those prototype quantum torpedoes.
Well,
those things
I kind of like
blow
it because I was trying to work on my story of I said like I turned against a superior officer, and I was thinking it could be like my previous captain of mine. So it'd be cool if we went out on a mission. Our captain tried to do something funky with the Romulans.
Oh, yeah.
And I stood up and basically we didn't really mutiny sounds like a bad word, but we threw him down and came back, and then basically now we're leaving again with a new captain, but the same
new
crew.
captain.
Yeah.
Oh,
like we came back and they're like, "Wow, you really took care of that." And I did the Riker thing of I don't want to be captain. I want to be a first officer forever, and so then I stay where I'm at. I like that as a potential concept. That put us in 72. See, right. 1 year out, got in trouble, came back.
So let me clarify years. 2371 was when the movie Generations takes place. When they have the Nexus ribbon that Picard goes into to stop Sauron from blowing up a planet, and that's also when the Enterprise was destroyed, right? And it's also Voyager Season 1 takes place that year.
That's
and
why it has all that tech.
Deep Space Nine Season 3.
Oh wow!
So if we fast forward to 2379, which was suggested, that's the year that Nemesis takes place, when Data is destroyed, saving the Enterprise from what's his name, the Romulan clone of, or the clone of Picard.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Yeah, that was. I'm trying to remember the character's name, but I'm blanking on it. So that's 2379. So by then, Voyagers come back. Data is killed, and it's the last adventure of the Enterprise with that crew.
Oh wow!
Lower Decks.
Do we want them to be happy and still alive?
Well, our crew will never meet Data if we start in 2379.
No.
Oh, so should we make it 2378? So like, there's that chance.
You telling me this?
Hey, that would be cool. And get a selfie before he blows himself up.
Yeah.
Come here, you poor doomed fool.
What do you think?
And say you roll a die 6 and add it to 2370.
Oh yeah, who wants to roll?
Or maybe a die 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's good.
There you go. You suggested it, Matt. It's all you.
Oh man! All right.
75.
75. Okay. So just short of a second refit, but still.
That's the start of the Dominion War.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Deep Space Nine Season 7 and Voyager Season 5.
Get some wormhole action going on.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so let's see.
Somebody else got to pick the name. That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Scale resistance is equal to the scale. Yeah, I think the sheet is doing a lot of this work for us. Nice.
Ooh, Terry
Shields.
just shared a timeline with us. That's cool.
Oh, nice. So you get 10 shields. That's a lot. Okay, power, and then crew support. So yeah, you can have up to 6 active supporting crew. So probably one of those is always going to be the captain.
Yeah.
Keep an active captain. So you have 5 people that you can kind of fill in different departments and.
Like a chief medical officer, because
Yes, right, yeah.
Doesn't seem to be our forte.
Yeah. Communications and medical, and then you've got a ton of attacks. Those photon torpedoes are super vicious.
The quantum one.
I'm sorry, the quantum ones. Yeah, the quantum ones, and then you've got a really strong tractor beam too.
Did anybody get their medicine over 2? Mine's a 2.
Uh-oh.
We better get Dr. Pulaski.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My medicine's a 1.
All right. Yeah. One of the backup people is gonna have to be a medical person then.
Well, if we could just make it like 1 or 2 more years, right? Maybe we can get an EMH with our refit, and then we'll. I mean, there's supposed to be emergency, but Voyager made it, so it'll work for us too.
Yeah. So they recommend. If you want to do an additional trait, some of the recommendations are prototype, legacy vessel, renowned, or long-serving. So prototype means sophisticated but not well-tested. Legacy, that may manifest pride in the crew. Renown means you may draw you have a reputation and may draw enemies. And long-serving means you have older technology that isn't quite as capable. So yeah, I don't know if any of those really apply. but if you wanted to, if there's something narrative that works. So
I think we need to earn those traits.
yeah. That's good. Yeah, and that'll happen too. So that will be good. So good. Yeah. So we just need a name. That doesn't have to happen tonight, but you can think on it. So right now you are Galaxy class template, the USS template. So see if there's a better name than that. All right, and so for finishing touches, if it's a Federation ship, USS is applied. If you're unable to think of a name, perhaps consider looking at Starfleet vessels that have appeared briefly on the shows, or which are mentioned by name but never seen. So something that even took a small part in the franchise without necessarily needing to be aboard the Enterprise.
Well, they're all verbs.
So all the ships,
right?
all the ships in lower decks are named after cities in California.
Oh no!
Oh,
I wonder if is there a Fresno?
USS Fresno.
There you go. Yeah. How you feeling?
I was leaning towards like the Vigilant or something like that, but that's just me being
or Bakersfield?
A boring person.
No. Might as well be USS Meth Pipe.
Riverside? No? Nice. So what do you think? Well, I'll just give you the USS designation. Yeah, so think on that for next week, and we'll have the...
Yeah, we can argue about it on Messenger for the whole week.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we could borrow a name from one of the characters or actors that we like to, like the USS Montgomery or something like that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice. And and for designation as well, I'll have to do the NCC, NX, and NCC is used for most ships. NX is reserved for prototypes. So the NCC something.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just a string of random numbers. It's completely random. I came up with that originally.
3, 4, 5, 6. Anywhere USA.
Yeah.
Any town. All right. Well, good. I think we're good. We should maybe wait on support characters because we're almost at midnight your guys' time. Yeah. So how you feeling with where your characters are at and the ship? Are we feeling good?
I feel like our characters' stats start out really high, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I think though that is especially because there's no improvement. There's the system for XP is very different, and basically what you're going to be doing is gaining traits or changing your the different your values.
Your
values and focuses will change.
Okay.
But your stats won't. So those target numbers are kind of fixed. But you'll learn ways, using momentum and things to make that work. For you, like know what your approaches are going to be. But the things that are going to change are focuses, and that will be really good because as you find out what you do well, then you come up with a focus that like really makes that it gives you the extra successes as much as possible. Nice. Cool. Oh yeah, the only thing we didn't do is your equipment, but we'll do that. We'll set that up next time because you just have everyone's got.
That's kind of just a standard issue thing.
Yeah, anyway, it's just uniform. Yeah, uniform, phaser, and tricorder. Yes. Yeah. So I don't think anybody because we don't have medical. Yeah, we don't have anybody super specialized, but maybe Terry will have because you've got high security. Maybe you'll want to go with a little bit better phaser or something. But we can start that next week. Well, there we go. The crew of the USS. Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, so thanks, guys. That was a slog, and I'm sorry the sheets didn't work. I thought they would work better than they did.
That's all right. We got through it.
Yeah, and we're all good. Yeah, I've got some interesting characters, and you've got some good. Already have some good focuses and things that I think will work well. Wow. Yeah, nice, and these nice big stress tracks. You just gotta protect Will.
Oh, you got the weak stress track.
I have a 12 stress track.
That's pretty good.
Is that good? That should be good, right?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's all right.
What's your stress track, Matt?
Just closed it. Hold on.
14, I think. Yeah, 14.
14 or 15, yeah.
And what's yours, Terry? Is it like 100?
The stress what?
The stress track is 15 for Terry.
The red numbers. That's like your hit points, kind of.
Yes.
Above your portrait.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's like your security plus your fitness, I think.
Yes.
And I have a minimum. I have maximum security and minimum fitness. So.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So
I should have an 11, but humans cheat.
There we go. So yeah, we'll all start with 1 determination, and your reputation will be 10, and we'll be good to go.
Cool.
All right. Well, great. Well, thanks, guys. That was. I hope that is starting to make sense, and you're starting to get some idea on how you want to play your characters. And we can always, kind of go back and work things out. And you may actually, find you're getting attached to a supporting character. So, it's definitely possible to kind of shift focus if you're not feeling it once we start playing. But and think about too what other kind of characters you want to roll. Just to start off with, definitely the captain. Yeah, I guess.
Is there a way to print the character sheet or?
Oh, I don't know from this if there
or
is.
Just do a screenshot.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Let's see. Is there any? I don't think there is.
No export, huh?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, that just says copy to actor ID, copy to clipboard. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, there isn't. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, screenshot might be good, and then you could transfer it to a form fillable PDF if you want to save it locally. And then we'll just pray that we come back next week and it's all going to be there.
Well, I've been closing and opening it, and it's still there, so hopefully.
Good. Yeah, let me give the ship one more save. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm glad you found that, Matt. That's a weird place to have it saved. Yeah, I thought it was doing it automatically before, but yeah, not so much. All right. Well, cool.
What's your character's name, Will? You're not on the list.
Oh, let me try this. It's Asadon Ute.
Oh, right.
Asadon. This is my first name.
And you're commander then, or?
I'm a commander. Yeah, is what executive officer, rank commander is what I.
Oh, now you're on the list.
Oh, there we go.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, the configuration. Yeah, it was just weird. Yeah, it was only set to Will, so I guess only Will and I could see it. There we go.
I'm kind of special, kind of a big deal.
Yeah, he shows up late. He comes late. Nice.
Oh, what rank did you go with, Terry?
I'm a lieutenant.
Okay, yeah, I'm the low guy in the totem pole, just the way I like it. All right.
What is your rank?
Ensign.
Mm-hmm. And are you thinking you're more a security personnel or more of a science officer, Terry?
Oh, security.
Security. Okay.
Yeah, I put chief of security on my.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
On my character sheet.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, we kind of made the appropriate people to go on an away team, except for a science officer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of that is possible.
And a doctor.
Yeah.
And a doctor, yeah.
Right. Nice. Yeah, but supporting characters, we can get that fleshed out and get some interesting members of the
Well,
crew.
that's why I mentioned Pulaski, because we don't know where she's at this point.
We just write her in.
Because Beverly Crusher is on the Enterprise.
Oh,
Where's
That's
where did
right.
Lasky
That's
go?
right. Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
There's probably some Star Trek novel that covers that, huh?
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I'll log off the stream, and thanks for anyone watching our slow session 0. But yeah, we're fumbling around with Foundry a little bit. But thanks for watching, and tune in next week for session 1 and the beginning of our first adventure for the Star Trek Adventures roleplay. So thanks for watching.
Pew.
Goodbye. Bye bye.